Hey everyone, today I'm taking a look at Impact Winter, a post-apocalyptic survival game by UK developer Mojo Bones. Impact Winter follows the story of 5 survivors holed up in a church in the town of Nelson, which has been just about completely buried by snow amidst a devastating prolonged winter caused by a meteor impact with Earth. You play as Jacob, the de facto leader of the group, and as the game begins you receive word that help is coming in 30 days. You must try and make it until then with your 4 fellow survivors and reprogrammed utility bot. Right off the bat, I feel Impact Winter does something different than a lot of survival games lately by giving you a purpose right from the very beginning. It's not about surviving as long as you can until you inevitably die, it's about overcoming the circumstances you find yourself in with an end goal in sight. And so in many ways it becomes more a game of rationing your time and energy and the risk versus reward of actions you take than just your standard survival chores. The survivors each have their own energy, warmth, hunger, thirst and morale meters the same as you, and these all must be kept up to stand a chance of making it the 30 days. Each of the 4 survivors also has their own personality and unique crafting skills, offering missions that can help the camp in different ways, such as improving your home base, cooking meals to stretch your food as far as it will go, improving your helper robot to find more valuable supplies, or developing campsites and animal traps to help you venture further from your home base. Completing quests, helping strangers, and keeping morale up can also reward you with rescue points, which reduce the 30-day rescue timer. One of the most surprising things about the game is actually how abundant supplies are. It's nice in the beginning while you're learning the ropes, but I was concerned that as the game went on it would make it too easy. However, instead it just shows how important efficiency is to the game. Fuel, food and water aren't really all that hard to find, but you really have to learn to get the most out of them. And oftentimes you'll find it a better idea to just make a mental note of where something is for when you need it, rather than using valuable inventory space to carry it back right then and there. It's always a decision of the best use of your time and energy. You can forgo upgrading your campfire or just eat base food items, but you may find yourself constantly on the hunt for more fuel and food if you do. While it's more difficult, by spending some time upgrading your campfire or combining food items to make a better meal, you will find yourself with more time to explore and therefore find more useful items, or be better prepared in the event of a crisis. It feels like a really natural way of getting you involved in everything the game has to offer, rather than simply surviving off the basic mechanics. On the technical side, something that has to be noted is that the game in its current state is not particularly well optimized for PC. The load times can be pretty long every time you move between areas, and it was clearly developed with a controller in mind. In fact, bizarrely, there is no mouse support at all at the moment, even in menus. The entire game is controlled on the keyboard. It does control fine for the most part despite this, though menus can get very clunky. Also, a number of button prompts on the screen are for an Xbox controller, and more than once I had to just start hitting keys on the keyboard to see what it was mapped to. I got used to the controls for the most part, and other than the incorrect button prompts, it didn't bother me too much. But apparently a lot of people on Steam disagree, so if this is the kind of thing that really bothers you, then you might want to wait for a patch. To their credit though, the developers have already acknowledged these issues and released a roadmap for planned fixes and improvements. I think Impact Winter really offers something different for survival game fans. It has a much more optimistic and hopeful tone to it than you might expect, especially for a post-apocalyptic game, which I found a really nice change of pace. Overall, I think it's mechanically different enough to offer a breath of fresh air to fans of the genre without being different enough to alienate them. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more gameplay of Impact Winter, you can check out my Let's Play. Or if you're looking for more indie game reviews like this one, there's lots more on my channel. If you liked or disliked this one, I would really appreciate it if you hit the appropriate button below, and if you'd like to see more, maybe consider subscribing too, as it really helps me out a lot. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.